Living in Europe and having a hard time finding Pokemon products? Check Total Cards and use TCG Center code for discount on your purchase. Check video description or visit Total Cards for more. How's it going, guys? Once again, welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, we were looking at Alolan Raticate deck for the standard format breakthrough on. This is the budget version of the deck for today. Enhanced Fang, 10 plus 50 if you have tool attached to Raticate without energy cards. Thumbs up for that. It's very sick attack. With the choice band we can go for 90. With something like Bursting Balloon we can hit for 60 and force our opponent to take 6 damage counters. With the bodybuilding dumbbells we can have 160 HP, which means Metagross cannot go for the one-hit knockout, Ninetales cannot go for the one-hit knockout, even Drampa cannot go for the one-hit knockout, so there's a plenty of good options with this build. It's very good balanced and I kinda like it. So 12 Pokemons, 48 trainer cards and 0 energy cards. Yes, this deck can attack for free. 4-4 line of the Raticate, 2-2 line of the Octillery, and that's it. In addition to that, running 4 Crushing Hammers and 2 Enhanced Hammers because we really want to disrupt our opponents as fast and as much as we can, as well as Team School Grunt times 2, so we can discard plenty of energy cards and attack for free, which is just sick. 1 Escape Probe, why not? As well as 2 copies of Field Blower because we really want to discard our opponent tools, especially Floatstones and Stadiums from play, but mainly Floatstones and stuff like that, so we can just stall and discard as many energies as we can. 4 copies of Puzzle of Time, so I can simply recycle all of these resources once I use it back to my hand. 2 Rescue Stretchers, 2 Timer Ball and 4 Ultra Balls. I want just to say something about Heavy Ball. Heavy Ball can also be good here because with the Heavy Ball you can just search your deck for the Eradicate straightforward, but with the Timer Ball, if you hit heads on the coin flip and you're flipping two coins, you can just grab yourself even Octillery if you need it. 1 copy of Pearl City, pretty much good to disrupt any deck, but mainly good to disrupt those Ninetales decks, so they're not going to be able to go with 160 for the one-hit knockout against our Eradicate. 2 Guzmas, more than enough, because there are 4 copies of Puzzle of Times. 2 Mellows makes a lot of sense with the Octillery. 4 copies of Venom, 4 copies of Sycamore for the drop support, as well as 2 Skyless, which can help me to grab any trainer card at a specific moment to my hand. 2 copies of Team School Grunt, also very good card. Your opponent will his hand and you discard 2 energies from it. And yeah, plenty of tool cards. As you can see, I'm running 4, 6, 8, 10 tool cards, 2 bodybuilding dumbbells for the 40 HP extra, 4 Bursting Balloon for 6 damage return, 2 Choice Bands, and 2 copies of Floatstone. If you're looking for any of these cards, make sure to check ccgcastle.com or Total Cards if you're located in Europe. I actually highly recommend both of these stores. You can get 5% discount on your first purchase on CCG Castle with TCG Center 5 code and on Total Cards with TCG Center. So let's do some game tests so you can actually see how this deck works in action. So see you in the game. Okay, so I won that coin flip, and I basically have opportunity to start first here, so let's take a look at that opening hand. So I have a few different options there. So the first one is to play my Team School Grunt. The second one is to play my N. I think I'm just gonna go with my N, and basically I'm gonna keep that Team School Grunt for the mid to late game, mainly because I really want to set up my Octillery and find that Raticate so I can start to apply pressure to my opponent as fast as I can. Alright, so let's see what type of the deck is on the other side. I mean, in the loading screen I saw that water deck. It might be Alolan Ninetales, it might not be, it might be Greninja, so we shall see. I hope it's not Greninja. Oh, actually I know what it is. It's a Lapras probably as well, because there is Manaphy. Very interesting. Puzzle of Time, Sycamore top deck. I'm taking that all night long. But unfortunately for now, I'm forced to pass my turn. And I'm actually gonna do that. Turn 2. I have bodybuilding. What's the name of the card? Dumbbells? Okay. So I can use that to increase the HP on my Rattata, but no, come on, he played then, so I lost 1 Puzzle of Time. Okay, still I can recycle 2 puzzles for 1 puzzle and something, and I can still play 2 puzzles for any other 2 cards. Ooh, this looks a little bit better, because there is a choice band. If you decide to retreat down to the Rayquaza, my hand actually looks gorgeous here because I have plenty of options available. And he decided to stay with Manaphy in the front. I can definitely say only one thing. Staying with Manaphy in the front is definitely a bad idea. Timer Ball. Can I hit at least 1 heads? Yes, I can. What do I need here? Basically, I need something like a Crushing Hammer and... what else I can use in my advantage there? Let's say a Float Stone, just in case, you know, if my opponent somehow managed to play Lysander, of course. Crushing Hammer is Tails. Well, damn, that's not good. Okay, I'm hitting for 90. That's a lot of damage counters. Pretty comfortable. No energies, hitting for 90. Waiting to see what my opponent is capable to do in this situation. Of course, you can even play something like a Heavy Ball and you can just immediately search your deck for Raticate, but with the Timer Ball you actually have a chance to flip heads on the coin flip. Theoretically you're flipping coin twice, so even if you flip 1 heads you can pick between Raticate and Octillery. So overall, in my opinion, Timer Ball sounds like a much better idea. And there we go with the Dive Ball for Alolan Ninetales. And 1 Field Blower, which means I'm gonna lose my choice band, which is not a big deal, because there is a choice band for his Rayquaza. Alright, what else you can do here? Pretty much nothing. With double Course Energy, there is opportunity to knock out my Rattata on the bench. Yeah, that would be a big deal for my opponent, actually. Nope, I'm just looking at the Professor's letter. So far, I'm not seeing a single DCE for my opponent, which is a good sign for me. 1 Ultra Ball might be for another Vulpix, might be for something else. Yes, it is for Vulpix, and he also discarded 2 energies, which might be that he have that Aqua Patch available in his hand. And there is also 3 damage counters heal. Oh, yeah, I should grab with that Mellow, actually, Guzma. Whew. I regret my decision. Oh, interesting. He decided to keep that baby Manaphy in the front. Again, I flip Tails. But I'm looking forward to play my Ultra Ball for something like a Float Stone, and actually Float Stone is a bad idea. Let's go. Actually, why not? Hitting for 160, so I'm not gonna need that bodybuilding dumbbells. Let's discard Float Stone and bodybuilding dumbbells for that Raticate, so I can be safe from the knockout with that Ninetales. I'm also gonna play my Abyssal hand for 5. I still didn't play support a card. Team School Grunt. Ooh, okay. Creepy. I think it's worth to play also that Ultra Ball for another Rattata. I'm taking the risk to take knockout with from his Ice Blade, but who cares? Yeah, I can hit for knockout here, so I can take 2 prize cards, plus I also have Bursting Balloon attached. Field Blower and Escape Rope. Not that bad. Not that bad. So I managed to pull first 2 prize cards here, and that's fine. For next turn, I actually have 3 cards that I can discard from my hand. Yeah, he's still out of the range for the knockout. At least against my active Raticate. He can go for the knockout against my Rattata on the bench. So the second Field Blower played. This is very important for me. I'm not sure how many he plays, but I'm gonna say he running only 2 of them. And he actually decided to instruct for only 1 card, which is a huge mistake. I should personally go with the Ultra Ball for Ninetales and then instruct for 3. Greater chance to pull something that you need. So yeah, my opponent made a huge mistake here, but it is how it is. And he have that Ultra Ball for another Ultra Ball and Rough Seas, which is going to be for the Glaceon. Alright, Glaceon for the bench and my turn. So I'm also going to have time to plan my next move here. Like the fact that I have that Rescue Stretcher available. So I can grab myself Raticate. Most importantly, I can play my Escape Rope and see what my opponent can promote to me in the front. Then I can play my Field Blower, and I still have chance to Abyssal Hand for like 5 extra cards. Alright. Let's go with the Rough Seas and that Choice Band. Okay. So I'm searching for any kind of the tool here, so I can attack with my Raticate. Pearl City. That's interesting. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna keep that for now. I mean, I can reduce the damage for like 20. And he played 2 Rough Seas, which means I might be able to avoid knockout with my bodybuilding dumbbells. But then I need to discard my Remoraid from the bench. And I'm actually going to do that. Okay, so playing Guzma. To my opponent Glaceon. Oh, don't tell me that. Oh, no way. I always forget that when you play Guzma, you need to pay retreat cost back. Oh, what a huge mistake that was. I shouldn't play the Guzma. I should just go for the 60 at his active Ninetales. What a mistake. I still can't get to use that Guzma. I mean, Lysander was a way much better card than the Guzma is because of this situation right now. I just completely waste a 1 turn for the damage counter, and that's turn for like 60. I mean, it's okay. I still have plenty of tool cards available. I'm running like 10 tool cards, so it's not a big deal. Especially if my opponent can find something like Enhance Hammer, I can easily discard an Enhance Hammer because, not Enhance Hammer, but Special Energy, I can discard it with my Enhance Hammer, which is a good thing. Yeah, there is another Water Energy and Instruct, and I might even lose my Octillery here, which is a red alert for me right now. Definitely, because I really depend on the Abyssal Hand, especially in the late game. Oh, don't tell me that I did that. When I'm playing online, I often use that Guzma and make the same mistake that I did right now. I actually need to say that. I just want to be... Oh, Skyla. Yeah, why not? For something like a Choice Band. I do have Choice Band, so I can grab it. And still I have that chance to play my Abyssal Hand. And right now I might be able to just retreat. Yeah, and hit for 90. That's much better. Okay, I'm hitting for 90. So for next turn, I'm gonna need something like No, I'm just gonna go with another knockout. Who cares? There is another Ninetales for my opponent. He has 6 energies in his discard pile. So far, I didn't see a single Aqua Patch. I'm just wondering where are those Aqua Patches, and there we go. Speaking about Aqua Patch, there is one. Yeah. That mistake might cost me a victory here. I hope it will not cost me a game there. There's a VS Secret for my opponent, so he might be able to retreat his Glaceon somehow. If not, I'm pretty much happy, because I will take the knockout next turn against the Glaceon. And as long as I have the Pearl City, he might not be even able to go for the one-hit knockout against my Raticate. Okay, Field Blower. DC from hand and the Rough Seas. Come on, come on. What a cold shower for me. So that's 100. Okay, I'm losing one Raticate there, but nope, I'm not losing Raticate here. Oh, okay. Still out of the range for the knockout. I'm actually happy with that. Rescue Stretcher. I think it's not worth. At least not here, so I'm just gonna go something like this. With the Rescue Stretcher, I can definitely put another Remoraid on my bench. I'm just trying to find a way here, maybe to prevent my opponent from taking a one-hit knockout there. I do have Mallow, so I guess I can go with it. But I also have a couple Crushing Hammers that I might be able to find. So let's go with the N. It didn't happen. Anyways, I'm hitting for 90. That's better than nothing. If he Crystal Rays me here, that's gonna be perfect. I'm not gonna complain against that. He only have 9 cards available. So he's probably gonna run out of the cards from his deck. So how the things looking right now, I think I'm obviously the winner in this matchup. Okay, let's just be patient a little bit. Another Water Energy, so he definitely wants to go for the knockout with his... Oh, I also forget about his GX attack. I need to be very, very smart about that. So finding Guzma here might not be bad option at all. Timer Ball, maybe in another Octillery. Nope. Yeah, I guess I need to do this. That's cool. Grunt was a big deal. I don't even need to attack. He is right there. I can just retreat. For example, because he can simply swap damage counters with the Ice Pad GX, and I don't want to see that. Not at all. On the other side, if I decide to retreat and not attack... Yeah, worst possible scenario, he can swap damage counters and knocks out my Octillery. So, however, I'm just looking forward to retreat. And I can force him actually to swap damage counters there. I can even hit for like 10. But that's still not enough for the knockout. To hit for 10... Then I'm short for like 110. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna hit for 10. I might be able somehow to pull that Guzma from my discard pile back to my hand. Well, however, there is the Aqua Patch for another Ninetales. And another Aqua Patch for another Ninetales. So far, not that bad. 3 Aqua Patches played, 3 Rough Seas played. and plenty of energy cards in his discard pile. 5 water, 4 in play, that's 9 in total, and 3 DCEs. I guess he don't have more than like 6 energies, 4 double course energies and 6 and 10 regular water energy cards. There's an enhanced hammer, but it's not usable. However, I have Skyla available, but I also have Ultra Ball available, which means I'm going to play my Ultra Ball for N and Skyla. Cold shower for me again. I need to pull somehow that bodybuilding dumbbells. That's the thing I'm looking for right now. I definitely need to pull that. Oh, yes, I managed to pull that. Even better, I think I can maybe knock out with Glaceon. But if I hit him for 70, that's not gonna be good. He's like 1 retreat cost, or Anguro is like 2 retreat cost. So what I'm gonna try to do here is I'm gonna play both puzzles, and I'm basically going to grab 2 Guzmas, or maybe 2 Crushing Hammers, for example. Ooh, really? 2 Crushing Hammers? Should I go with that? Who cares? Let's go Turbo Mod on Crushing Hammer. Ugh, another Tails! Okay, at least 1 heads. At least 1 heads. I can gamble right now, which means I can hit for 60 and next turn knock him out. He can retreat, however, if he wants. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna hit for 60. I might regret my decision again. Finger crossed that my opponent don't have energy available in his hand and he can't go for the knockout. That means that I'm gonna take the knockout against his Ninetales. Okay, 1 energy for Ice Pad GX and I'm knocked down. And I have 9 cards available. He has 7 and 5 in his hand, so he have 12 in total. I have 11, which means that I'm probably gonna run out of the resources before he will. Whew, so I definitely need knockout here. Come on, buddy. Let me see what you can do here. I mean, this type of the decks are actually very interesting. I always enjoy... Oh, he decided to retreat, which means he's probably just gonna snipe me for like a 50 down to my Octillery, which means I'm gonna lose my Abyssal hand. I like that move. But I regret the decision that I didn't pull that Guzma. Yeah, I do have Puzzle of Time, but that will not change things at all because I was forced to discard one of those puzzles at the beginning. Okay, I mean, I still have Crushing Hammers available. That's at least something. Yeah, why not? And top deck. Okay, he can keep striking for 50. I'm striking for 60. Yeah, I'm gonna need 3 turns in order to knock him out. Plus, I have the Crushing Hammer available. 1 Crushing Hammer can do crazy things here. But for example, 1 double course, he can always Ice Pet. I'm very scared to see that Ice Pet GX. I'm very scared to see that because if he used that Ice Pet GX, then the game might be over. So I will have that end next turn and chance to basically pull Crushing Hammer and disrupt his energy from Ninetales. Hopefully I can find 1 Crushing Hammer. I know that I even have an Enhanced Hammer left. Oh, there it is. Fingers crossed for the heads on the coin flip. That's pretty much all I really need. And it is heads. It is heads on the coin flip. There we go. So I can hit right now for 60 more damage counters. And I don't need to worry about that Ice Pad GX, at least not for 1 more turn. Oh no. Oh no. There is an Enhanced Hammer, however, in my hands. So even if he can find a way to attach the double course energy, I'm gonna discard it with the Enhanced Hammer. So I have 5 cards left. If he plays smart enough, I think I already waste 4 copies of N. I can run out the resources. I hope how that's not gonna happen. He can basically retreat and buy like 3 more turns with his Ninetales, and then he can promote Rayquaza for 2 more turns, and then he can promote something like Oranguru for 2 more turns, and which means I'm losing the game overall. Yeah, I should grab that Guzma. Oh, there is a DCE. There is a DCE, which means he can snipe my Remoraid on the bench, which he probably gonna do. Oh, even better, he have Lysander available. So he can Lysander my another Raticate and Ice Pad GX him. Oh, come on. Come on, don't do that to me. Come on. I'm hitting for 60, but that's it. He can retreat, but it will not change things. I'm gonna run out of resources here. I hate when I need to lose by decking out myself. Yeah, I hate when this needs to happen. What else do I have in my deck? Pretty much nothing. I already played also that Escape Rope. That one turn when I made mistake with the Guzma actually cost me a victory here. Yeah, it costs me a victory. So I cannot recover Guzma anymore. I only have 4 cards available. Not even N can save me because I don't have N. There's a Rescue Stretcher for my opponent, which means he can shuffle that Manaphy back to his deck. On the other side, my both Rescue Stretchers I already used. He don't have energy at this moment, so he just passes the turn back to me. And I decided to enhance Fang once again for 60. That Lysander was obviously the MVP. What he can also do here, for example, he can play Lysander to my Remoraid and then just stall, or basically pass, because I cannot retreat. And yeah, speaking about Lysander, there it is. So I just lost the game. I just lost the game because of the freaking Guzma play that was pretty much unexpected. And I'm gonna concede because I'm very pissed right now. But I hope, guys, you're gonna enjoy in this deck. It's very unique deck list that can be built for like a couple bucks, and it works pretty well. It's a lot of fun with it, but the new Guzma just sucks. This card is just useless in my opinion. I don't like it. It have a huge advantage with some decks, but yeah, I made myself. Yeah, I don't know what to say about it. It's a decent card, but it's not good as a Lysander, just in my opinion. It has some advantages in decks like Greninja Break. But in this matchup, I just completely waste that Guzma for the victory. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more videos. Let me know also in the comments below what you think about this deck. So have a nice day until the next time. See you in the next video. So goodbye.